What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to fix that EA servers down glitch when you're locked out of MUT. Now, pretty much what happened is yesterday I was so frustrated because this company has continuously done this over and over and over again throughout the years. I don't know what the problem is, but they cannot seem to put out a suitable patch that does not create other issues. This time it's not only gameplay, it actually locked us out of MUT. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over a couple steps of how to get yourselves back into MUT. And pretty much it's going to work for the PS4 and the Xbox. You can also find this on EA forums. But again, I don't ever recommend anything unless I actually have to do it myself, or unless I get it from a reliable source that it actually works. Because I don't want you guys going through unnecessary things when it comes to stuff like this, because I know it's very, very frustrating. And I know that sometimes you're just like, you know what? I paid my money for the game. Why do these guys keep intentionally? Well, I don't know. I can't even say intentionally. It just seems intentional because every year is the same thing, bro. Like something weird happens. All right. So as I'm sitting on the screen, I'm going through the notes. I'm reading everything, trying to figure out exactly what we need to do to go ahead and, reset everything. So what's going to happen is on this screen, you're going to have to go ahead and, back out of this. So you're going to have to go ahead and close the application. All right, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna find it. This is a PS4. I'm gonna go over the Xbox as this stuff pretty much loads. You're gonna go ahead and press, that little button on the thing, like the share button, not the share button, the actual options button on the PS4. You're gonna go over to delete. You're gonna delete it. Okay. After you delete it, you're gonna go to your library and you're gonna find it under purchased. All right, because more than likely many of you guys purchased it. If you're sharing it with a friend, that might be an issue. I'm not sure about that because some of you guys are saying, what about if I, share with my friend? I don't know about that, but I actually purchased the game, so I have it in my purchase file, so I can easily go back there and download it. As far as how many times you can download it, you would have to check with Sony on that. I'm not sure about that either. I just know that it's the same account that I bought the game on, so it shouldn't be an issue. And I haven't ever had an issue with re-downloading something that I purchased under the same profile name. All right, so once that starts to happen, you're gonna be able to start downloading it again. It's gonna be added to your downloads. All right, while it's downloaded, go find something to do for about an hour. Go work out, do some sit-ups, take a shower, do something else, that can help, help your positivity in your health. Once it's almost done, it took about, I would say about an hour overall for me. Now, some of you guys use Wi-Fi. It's gonna be a lot longer on that. Just make sure you guys understand, for like the first 30 minutes, it'll tell you that it's ready to use for the first block, but you can't really do anything and everything is not unlocked. So that way you guys understand that. So once you go ahead and re-download it, once it comes through, you're gonna be all set. I'm gonna show you what's coming up there. But for the Xbox One, pretty much what you're gonna do is close the Madden NFL 21 application. You're gonna go to options, manage game and add-ons for Madden. You're gonna navigate to save data. You're gonna navigate to reserve space. The file should be roughly 4 gigabytes. You're gonna select options for that file. You're gonna select clear reserve space. Confirm the action by selecting clear reserve space, restart your Xbox One, and launch Madden NFL 21. So that's pretty much what you're gonna have to do. So it seems like you just have to clear the reserve space for the Xbox One. We are on PS4. We have to re-download the entire thing to be able to get back into MUT. So now you can see we're right back into MUT. Where we left off with the free player that we're supposed to be getting for the 50, that's going to pop up immediately. For the purposes of the video, we're not going to really go into that right now because I know a lot of you guys are just trying to figure out, how do I get back into MUT? This is how you do it. Okay, you're going to go ahead, delete it, reinstall it, and then you should be able to get right back in. For those of you guys that did it early, EA did post something that said that they fixed it the next day. So that would have been November 6th that morning. They found something that was going on with the root cause of the problem. So if you did it too early, you probably got locked out again. All right. So right around this time, if you do it now, by the time you watch this video, if it's before their next patch, which they're trying to work on an emergency patch, but that's more than likely not going to come until during the weekday, you can pretty much do this method and you should be able to get right back into PS4. And I've already explained to you guys how to get back into your Xbox One with clearing the reserve space. So with all of that stuff being said right there, what we're going to do now is, the reason that I stopped right here and I'm looking at Julio Jones, we may end up adding Julio Jones to our roster. but I got to see what the prices are for the other cards, and then we'll figure that stuff out, you know, relatively quickly, because I'm going to need another route runner, because the route runners just do whatever they want in this game, apparently. So the next thing that you guys are going to want to do is obviously check to make sure that everything is there. EA did not take anything from your MUT team. They didn't take any of your coins, you know, things like that, because you don't ever know what's going on with these guys. I don't know. But remember, everything is like pretty much stored on a server, so it's not going to affect anything. Like, remember back in the day when we had the regular games? It doesn't really work like that. You don't need it to be saved on your console. It's all on their cloud. So as long as their servers are working properly, you'll be able to go right back in and pick up right where you left off. So everything as far as my coins, the amount of training that I had, the points, all that stuff is still there on the account. I'm checking my game options to make sure that, you know, I still kick as my first choice. Things like that. We're going to go over the actual team, make sure that things are there. Please check everything, because I'm pretty sure someone is going to say something when haywire. All right. The last time that I actually had to reinstall a Madden realistically was Madden 17. Madden 17 had a huge bug where it would just blue screen all the time, and deleting it and reinstalling it actually solved the problem. So I knew from that point that they were able to keep these things, you know, stored on a server. So for those of you guys that have the fear of your team being, you know, removed or whatever, I'm checking all my chemistries and everything. It's all there for me. If for any reason something doesn't seem the same, you would have to contact help.ea.com. I'm pretty sure that those guys will be able to help you over there. You can also go to Twitter at EA Help, and they will also help you there. All right, guys. So like I said, everything that I did here is still the same exact way. So they didn't do anything, you know, in regards to my account. You know, hopefully for you guys, it's the same exact thing. I just want to let you guys know, I know it's frustrating, but again, many of you guys reached out to me like, yo, Gmi, I really can't get into MUT. I don't have access, you know, to certain things like Twitter and stuff like that. And I understand that, because you guys watch from all across the globe, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that do that. So, yo, bro, I had to bite the bullet, go ahead, follow through, and, you know, I did it. It works, okay, to go ahead and do it right now. I actually did it the morning of November 7th to just make sure that everything was pretty much working properly. I didn't want to do it too fast, then have to do it over and over again. So it is something that actively works. We're going to have to break down a few things going forward. I have more information about, you know, Sam Mills, how I got his, you know, the MUT Master done that quickly, how I got his collectible and things like that you guys were asking about. So you guys can go ahead and start doing the process. For the most part, like I said, if you're hardwired through Ethernet, it's going to probably take you about an hour. If your Wi-Fi is not that good, it's going to probably be a little bit longer. And that's pretty much what you guys are going to have to do. Everything else that goes on as far as any updates with the patches, if you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld, I will keep you updated. Again, this was very, very, you know, not professional on behalf of EA Sports and whoever put the patch out. But, you know, they did let us know what was going on with it. That doesn't fix anything. And I think they should be, you know, something, we should get something for it. You know, pretty much they got to, you know, this is just ridiculous. You know, make right. Give me one training, dude. Just give me one training and I'll be good and I'll go away. But hopefully you guys that reached out to me, this helps you. If you're a new visitor, hopefully this helps you and you get right back in to Madden Ultimate Team for Madden 21. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Have a great day. One love, y'all.